I've just been shopping. Laura is so much better. She was released from hospital. That night that I put up the video. There was a flare up of her colitis of the bowel. Look, I'm all steamed up. It's just me shopping. I've just spent £100 and odd on clothes for Paris for a honeymoon. Anyway, I've forgotten. Oh, why? Clothes. That reminds me. I'm going to take these off because nobody can take me seriously with these on. I'm all steamed up. Sweating. I've been walking around Ballymena, and it's not only sweat, it's also rainwater because it's really, really wet here today. We were in Ballymena a few weeks ago, and we were in the clothes shop that we're in today, and the sales guy, lovely guy, John, and that last day I was in, I just could see that he was shining. He was glowing. Such a lovely personality, such a very peaceful man, a very well mannered man, not only because he's a salesman but because he just had this sort of twinkle in his eye, and he sort of was just glowing. And I said to Laura on the way out of the shop, that man's a Christian. And that was alright. Laura then Laura walked into him in the hospital because Laura's a nurse, and turned out that his wife was in having a baby. Anyway, and we know the wife because the wife turned out to be the girl that's providing her wedding jewellery for the girls, the bridesmaids, and Laura, the bride. And that just blew our mind that we know his wife, and now we know him, and it's great. I was in today and I got talking to him, and how the conversation come around was, I bought a new suit for church. Lovely navy blue suit, beautiful dark blue. It's more like a dark blue, similar to my wedding suit, which I'm renting for my wedding in 3 weeks, or hiring. And I wore it out to church on Sunday for the first time, and I had my keys in my pocket. Do you know where I'm going here? And I jumped into the car to drive home, and all I heard was you guessed it, but thankfully it was all down the seam, so I was sort of tore halfway down the leg. And I was telling him that slow down, Joe. I told him the last day that we're in that I got a new suit, and I showed him a picture. He says that's lovely, and I was looking for a waistcoat, but he didn't have anything in stock to match it, because I like a 3-piece suit, and I've lost a bit of weight, but I'm still a big guy. And the shop that I bought the suit in Coleraine, this was the biggest suit they had, and I picked it because it was a lovely colour, but it was only a 2-piece. So there would have been a time that I wouldn't have got a suit to fit me, so I'm thankful that I did. It's only a 2-piece. So I went into this shop in Ballymena and asked for a suit, or a waistcoat to fit it. And he looked, but he couldn't find one. There was ones bigger than me. But this is a great shop. They go up right up to maybe a 60 or a 60 chest, and I'm not just that yet. Way low below that. Found waistcoats to fit me, but just not the right colour. And he said, come back in a few weeks' time. And we went in today, but we weren't looking for waistcoats. And Laura was chatting to him how was the baby and all that sort of stuff. Right, we've moved house, so to speak. We've moved car parks. We're now in a different town altogether. We're in Coleraine. Anyway, what I was saying, I got cut off because Laura had landed, and she just wanted to get off, so I stopped and want to start again. So yes, so as I was saying, met the guy, and I wanted a suit. I wanted a waistcoat to fit my suit, and he had great big waistcoats, and there was bigger waistcoats than me, so I was in a good shop. So couldn't get a waistcoat just to match the colour of my suit. So we went in today, and I said, oh, by the way, John, I had my suit out on Sunday. Oh, he says, that's great. I says, I had my keys in my pocket, and as I got into the car, I tore the whole trouser leg off myself. He says, I've been there, I know all about it. So yeah, thankfully it's on the seam. But as I said, you know the way you just know somebody's glowing, and somebody's just glowing with the Lord. And I had said to Laura, that guy's here. I think that guy's a Christian. And today when I said, about church, he says, oh, what church do you belong to? and we said we belong to Rose Yards Presbyterian Church. Lovely. He says, are you Christian? And I says, yes, we both are born again believers. He says, praise the Lord. He says, I'm a born again believer myself. And that just confirmed that this guy, you know, is a Christian, and it explained why he was all glowing and all. So I suppose the point of today's video is God puts people in your path for the right reason. God brings people in and out of your life for a reason, for the right reason. God has brought people into my life and they've stayed in my life, but God has also brought in people into my life that have left my life, and it was all for the greater good. Anyway folks, God bless you, and I'll see you all again very soon.